everyone. It is BB Rise here, and I am so grateful and so honored to be here. I want to share with you the law of compensation. It is simple, it is sweet, and it only comes in 3 steps. 3 steps, yeah, you heard it right. So pay attention, because what I'm about to show you is that simple. And remember, energy just is. God just is. He's omnipresent everywhere. Why? He is our energy source. He is the one that created all things. So know that right now, what I'm about to share with you is 3 steps. Simple, sweet, and if you apply them in your life, you will reap the riches of life all around you. So, the number 1 is the need of what you do. Let me write this down so you can remember it. Number 1, the need of what you do. That is super, super important, because there's only one you. And if you learn that you bring something unique to this world, you are a gift of God. You are we are God's highest form of creation. So we need to understand the law of compensation is about the need of what you do. What is it that you bring that is so unique, that you do it with all happiness, with all joy? You know what I mean? What is it that you bring? When I speak about these laws, when I bring forward these little sessions that I teach you guys about the law, I just love it. I love bringing the laws out. I love applying them in my life. I love looking forward and seeing what else I can learn about myself and how to, this process of life works. So the law of compensation, the need of what you do. The next one is the ability to do it. So remember, guys, we have to remember that it takes you, you need to know what you're doing. You need to know what you're bringing forward. And how you realize that is by the blitz inside of you. What brings joy to you that you're doing, and you're doing it with so much relaxation, but at the same time scares you, because it has to be both. This is unknown territory. This is something that you're bringing forth within inside of you. You're digging deep. You're bringing the best of you to the surface. So the ability, let's put that down. Ability, right? In what you do. No. I'm wrong. Ability to do. The ability to do it. So that's your next step. Your next step is going to be about how great do you bring that outside of you? How great does it come out of you? How do you move with it? How do you match the energy of what you want to create, to make happen? The law of compensation. How do you do it to your own life? Well, you have to understand and apply it to your life and what you're doing. Know that you can do anything. We are God's highest form of creation. I'm not going to stop saying that, because we need to understand that we are creators. We're co-creators of this life here. So we got to co-create. We got to bring the goodness, the riches, the riches of the ability, because the more ability, it gives you more juice power. It gets you to do greater than what you can. You're testing yourself. Remember, there's no competitors in this world. It's about competing with who you are today, to be the better version each and every day of yourself. Focusing, bringing that unique thing of what you do, and the ability you do it. How well do you bring this to the surface? Okay, and the next one is the difficulty in replacing you. Don't we remember that? That is super exciting, because, see, that lets me know that no one can be replaced. You guys are going to miss me just as much as someone else that you get used to teaching or doing something that they do it with greatness and ease. And at the same time, it scares you. Because you want to bring the best of you out, the best of what you can create or co-create here on earth. So the difficulty, 3, difficulty in replacing you. And I'm going to put exclamation points on there because I want you to understand. It's super important for you to understand that this is the recipe, if you want to call it, on the law of compensation. The need of what you do, the ability to do it, and the difficulty in replacing you. Because I don't care what jobs say. They say, oh, you could be replaced, but guess what? People are going to miss the way that you did it. People are going to miss the way that you brought it to the surface. And that's the most important thing. So, the law of compensation, there you go. 3 things. Need of what you do, the ability to do it, and the difficulty in replacing you. Remember those 3 keys, and that will take you and excel you and propel you and move you forward. So, that is the law of compensation.